There's a big mistake that a lot of people make, including myself for many years. That is believing that what is happening out there in the world all the time is the cause of your bad feelings, of your ups and downs in life. Why you feel happy, why you feel sad, why you feel engaged and connected. All of those feelings you have, you know where they're coming from? They're coming from your thoughts. You see, what we think is what we feel. And what we feel, we have this belief that it's true. We believe in it. It's really true. How do I know? Because I'm feeling it. It must be true. But I want to analyze that, in fact, and say that what you think is reality is simply you feeling your own thinking from moment to moment. In fact, that's all life is, actually. It is just us experiencing our thinking about anything. So what this means in real terms is, if you believe that what's happening out there in the real world is the real cause of your emotions, either you're happy or you're sad or you feel joyful or you're down, you feel loved, you don't feel loved, you feel euphoric, or you feel like you just jump off a bridge. There's nothing in the outside world causing any of those emotions. It's you thinking about what's happening out there that's causing those feelings, which then create certain behaviors and give us a reality. And so we're confusing our thoughts with reality. And the difference is as vast as between East and West, black and white. What this means in practice is, because we think what's happening in the outside world is the trigger for our feelings and thoughts, and we're on the receiving end of everything bad or good even, is that we'll always be trying to change the outside world, trying to change our partner, get a better job, better car, whatever it is. Notice it's all fixing the external world so we can have a better life, so we can feel different about ourselves and about the world. And as long as we're under this illusion that it's the world that has the problems, or the key to the way I feel would always be the victim, never in control. The truth is this: there's nothing on the outside world that can touch you, make you feel better, make you feel worse. It is simply how you are thinking about what's happening. It makes you feel better, worse, loved, unloved, good, bad, attached, connected, detached, dissociate. That's the truth. And I can prove that because whatever you're feeling bad about today, you probably won't tomorrow. Not because the external thing has changed. It probably hasn't. But you're not thinking about it. Either you're not thinking about it at all, or you're just thinking about it differently, which proves the point that any of us, all of us, at any given moment of the day, are solely feeling our thinking. There's nothing less than that, but there's certainly nothing more than that. And that's a very empowering truth, because there's nothing from the past that can touch you. Nothing. It's simply the way you remember the past and think about the past. Remember that you think and then you feel, and it's brought to life by your consciousness as if it's reality. And thinking about the future, worrying about it, what ifs, worst case scenario, catastrophizing. The future doesn't exist. So it's not the future that makes you anxious. It can't, because it doesn't exist. It's simply you're thinking about it, creating anxious feelings, brought to life. Now, I want you to reflect on this, because this is fundamental truth of the human experience. You, me, everybody. This is how it works for everybody. This isn't religious ideology or philosophy. It's simply the underlying principles whereby all humans interact with the world moment by moment. So don't confuse your thinking for reality, because it's not. What you feel is simply your thinking, not reality. Don't go try and change in the world out there. In fact, you don't need to. Because it's just your thoughts. Your thoughts will come and your thoughts will go. Other thoughts will come, those thoughts will go. It is like a weather system. One minute it's warm, and then a cold front comes through with a different type of weather pattern. But regardless of whether the clouds are there or not, underneath that all is the beauty that the sun is still shining. Clouds will pass. Moods will pass. Because your thinking changes. That's it. I wish you were more sexy than that sometimes, or more profound. But that is it. And that truth alone of how I'm creating my reality from the inside out, not from what's happening out there, has changed my whole life. A lot more chilled, relaxed. I can recognize when I'm in a low mood because I'm thinking in a certain way. So I just let it pass. I don't make decisions or anything radical. It will pass. Whatever it is you're experiencing right now. And I know it feels real and probably huge like a monster, but it is you just feeling your thinking in this moment, and it too will pass, and other thoughts will come. This is the way reality works from moment to moment for all of us. I hope you find that really empowering, because it is. You're in control of all of this. Just let that settle. If you want a conversation about that, because perhaps something just strikes you as being incongruent, I'm not sure about that, let's have a chat. I'd love to. No obligation. You don't have to, but I'm inviting you for a chat where I can share from my experience and how very quickly, very simply, effortlessly, a lot of the time, you just have this profound shift within. You get an insight that's actually true. And I can already feel my spirit lifting. Let's have that conversation. Don't overthink it. I mean, thinking is so overrated. Just be in the moment.